EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the LA Chargers. We are just about ready. Cameron Dicker has the honors, and we are underway here at SoFi. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there. And that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run. But for both sides, they had to walk away from that field like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play, backwards a yard. It looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
Call it a pickup of 3, and also now likely a punt on their opening drive.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
They're going. It's Nix. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. To throw is Nix. He gets this underneath to Dobbins. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st. 1st down, Broncos. To throw, here's Nix. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 19 yards there on the catch and run. And the Broncos 1st down. Now it's Nix. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
And that was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Here's Nix once more. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
He'll get that complete to Franklin. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Broncos are on the board first here this afternoon. They got to love that. 9-play drive results in 6 points.
That means they're doing the dictating. That means that they've described how the game's going to go. They're playing at their tempo, at their pace. If you're on the other side of the ball, if you're playing defense, defense is not methodical. They've got to go in there and shake things up and create a little havoc.
So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. On the ground, this is Amari in Hampton. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Set. Grenade. Go.
Again, it's Hampton. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Give him 15 yards on that one and a Charger first down.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
Set. Set.
On first down, it's Hampton. And he'll get nothing there. Stopped right at the line as that will wind us down to the end of this first quarter of play. Charger football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 2nd and 10. They'll try the air now with Herbert. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it.
Home troops right.
Back to throw here, Herbert. Short throw to Dissler. On the gain of 3 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down at 7. Herbert going to give to Hampton. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down at the 41. The completion on first didn't get much, and now the run on second doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down in his play sheet, trying to dial up a big 3rd down play.
Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Cameron Dicker on now to try the field goal. On the left hash, this from 48 yards. I don't think this will even, nope, it doesn't even get there. Well short, and the deficit will stay at 2 field goals.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, they'll be disappointed with that effort.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Nix to the air. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that will bring up 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
So the completion good for 6 yards. And now it's 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Throwing Nix. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. That's to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, partner, that was a heck of a play right there because there is no chance that he was the primary receiver on that play. Definitely checked it down to him and just said, please, help us out, make a play. And he does and delivers a first down.
And this one too low.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
2nd and 10. Here's Nix. And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Charger 16. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Back to the air with Nix. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
And this is caught by Sutton. Touchdown, Broncos. A great effort there. In the final seconds of the first half. And the Broncos will extend their lead here just before halftime.
It's almost trying to score.
Clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
And just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. It's complete, and this will be caught. This time the 2-point conversion works, and it's 14-0. So their second touchdown of this first half, they went for 2 after score number 1. Didn't get it. Now they get the equalizer, so to speak.
So to speak, and you can understand the thinking. Because they didn't get it after the first score, they wanted to get back to a normal points pattern, get up to 14. But just think, if they missed it here, only up 12-0. 1 extra point on the other side could ultimately beat you if they score twice.
To kick off for the Broncos.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
Free play. My turn, Steph.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 to score as we get rolling again here in this second half. A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
And while we weren't quite there yet, you had to start to wonder if there's going to be any life left in this team. And that big return, that could be the exact spark to get them right back into this game.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I established the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance.
Y'all this motherfucker blitz. He didn't like the blitz. Go, shorty. Just like that. Nah. Let's see.
When I roll 20 deep, it's always drama in the club. Now that I roll with Dre, everybody show me love. When you select them, you can play it, goofy love. Homie, ain't nothing changed. Rolling down, G's up, I see exhibit in the cutting, man. Watch how I move, mistake before I play up.
Yeah.
Now I walk with a limp. In the hood, in the lady saying 50, you hot. They like me, I want them to love me like they love pop. But I live in New York, show tell you I'm local. The plan is to put the rap game in the choke. I'm full of focus, man. My money on my mind, got a meal like
I'm gonna go outside right now.
Shorty says she feeling my style, she feeling my flow. A girl from Wooded, ready to find me in the club.
Let's go.
Mama, I got what you need, you need to feel it. I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug, you can find me in the club.
We'll be right back off of these muffins.
I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug, my flow, my show brought me to go. That brought me all my fancy things, my crib, my cars, my clothes, my shoes. Look, homie, I done came up and I ain't changing. You should love me way more than you hate it. Oh, you mad? I thought that you be happy I made it. I'm the cat by the bar to the good life. Moved out the hood, now you tryna pull me back, guy. Get the bumpin' in the club, it's on. I'm with my eyes to chicks, if she smash, she gone. Hit the roof on fire, man. Just let it burn. If the talking about money, homie, I ain't concerned. I'ma tell you what banks told me, cause go ahead, switch the style up. And if they hate, then let them hate them, let the money pile up. Or we can go upside there with a come on, they know what we be. You can find me in the club. Full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to feel it, I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug, me in the game. You can find me in the club. Full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to feel it, I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug, me in the game. Don't try to act like you don't know who we be, nigga. We the club all the time, so pop on. Shady aftermath.
You heard the man, the life controller, the king of kingdoms. And let the journey begin.
step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect. I got you all in check. Bust the rhymes up in the place. True indeed. Yes, I got the record, that's word on my feed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like Junior Reed. Wake up every morning, yo, I must succeed. Nationwide rockers make the world stampede. Yo, Willie, make we roll some man charge. Now I must proceed. Yo, we about to make moves, set speed. Beast to baby, fight Q-tip, Ali Shaheed. Watch me out like Apollo Creed. Body, making you just feed more dynamic flows and take heed. Need more information, homeboy, than just read. Hey, you can read all about the pure breed. Do the noble dance, my duty and my seed. When I step up in the place, then yo, I step correct. I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. I got you all in check. How dare you ever try to step on my suede shoes? Top Gun shut down your firm like Tom Cruise. Please let me get down and blow a fuse. Acting fool, breaking down to molecules. Yo, let me get you with my ill street blues. Bust the rhymes, always in lines, the street news. Hey, baby girl, don't be confused. Sell my 17s and enjoy my boat cruise. I know you really wanna know who's coming through, leaving residues. Sorry, homeboy, but your flow sound used. Got to pay your dues, baby, you know the rules. Whenever I travel the world, I land cruise. If you choose to, now you get. Now I got you on super unleaded views. Give me room, give me some space, your excuse. When I step up in the place, then you I step correct. But I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. But I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. But I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. But I got you all in check.
You're now rocking with the best. Bust the rhymes coming through from the footmost squad. Boy Scouts who I be, straight to your dome. We coming straight to your dome, bringing all you ruckus to all you rap. Boy Scouts who I be, flip mode is the squid on. Bust the rhymes, break it down like this.
Yo, which throw my flow. Eeny, mighty bow. Throw them tap right out the window. Blast your you with a direct blow. Coming through like G.I. Joe. Star Wars moving ill like Han Solo. Make you bounce around like this was Calypso. Always shine cause I got the high pro glow. You think that you can hide, you think you can lay low. Roll up on your eyes like Hawaii 5-0. Back out if I drink.
All right.
Just pass the yo, take a trip down.
Let's get some.
Come back with that might make you psycho. Maximum frequency studio stereo. Sorry, this is it, but homeboy, I got to go. I step up in the place and yo, I step correct.
It was only opened in 2020, but quickly became one of the league's most recognizable venues. You're looking at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Carolina Panthers and the Los Angeles Chargers. Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And up we go from SoFi. Set to return, it's Chuba Hubbard. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Set, ready.
They'll start on the ground. Gallup. And he drives that puck backward on a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
Escapes the pocket. Throwing deep down the near sideline. And the defense making a play on this opening series. That one is knocked away, and that brings up third down. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it.
Fuck you.
And they're all the way across.
I ain't no fumble.
That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Panthers first.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
On target to his back, Rico Dowdle. And this makes it to around the 43-yard line. That's Denzel Perryman in on the stop. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Let's go. Yellow, 43.
Out of the gun, Young.
Chop,
They just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and antagonist, a good and a bad. Good there, the courage of that wide receiver. The bad just could not haul it in.
Ready.
It's Young.
Get him.
And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. They just keep working it forward early. We've got 1st and 10 now from the 35.
Oh, yeah. I got you.
Ready.
Young looking to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. He's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
No time.
Here's Young to throw. He's holding up. They're able to drop it.
Catch them all.
And for the 2nd straight play run, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough third down. Timeout call by the Chargers. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
It's kind of.
Third down, Chargers have 6 DBs out there.
Third
and long for him here. Tried to float that one in, and defender's there for the interception. Dante Jackson takes it away. And he takes this one back and in for the Los Angeles Big Six.
Well, that is quite the tone setter and very different between the two sides. Offense, that's a disaster. But defensively, you've just lit the flame of emotion. Now you want to build on it. Wow.
Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Trevor Etienne to return this. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Panthers take over 1st down 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front block. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
He's going deep. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is it going to be defended. Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind the next time the ball comes his way. He's ready for some contact.
And he's going to be brought down to the 28-yard line.
Shut up.
And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. The Chargers have an early lead. We're back to SoFi right after this.
Coach, I don't go with your plays. It's horrible.
We're ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. And from their own side of the field, they're going to risk it here on fourth. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on fourth down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on fourth.
Herbert throwing right away. Johnson on the sidelines. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
7-yard line.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. They'll run with Hampton. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
And he's got it. It's in close. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Just need 3 now to find the end zone on this first possession. It's third and goal.
Ready.
Hampton. And he's going to be stopped. Third and goal winds up losing yardage. And now, Brock, will they challenge them again on fourth and goal?
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a fourth down.
Don't start. I don't.
All right, they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on the opening drive.
Crowd right. Set.
Herbert throwing on fourth down. And that is a Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers grow their lead just before halftime. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away.
And he pulls it. It's no good. Kick goes too far to the left. Point after, left off the table.
Right on.
Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. Hubbard with a return here. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Set, ready. Clock 40. 10 cycles.
In the air on first down. Young. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Derwin James picks it.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
He'll cobble together a yard there. Trayvon Merrick there for the stop.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Set, go. Let's go, let's go. Ready.
Draw play here, Hampton. And he's fight good enough to gain about 4. It's third down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Extra DB out there for the Panthers. Third down. A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. That one's good to McConkey. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Go, hey, go, go, go. Go.
Now toss it to Hampton. He gets him 6, so that's going to bring up second and goal.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the first and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
They're lining up on the doorstep. Second and goal from inside the 1.
Set.
Fullback trying to power it across. Watching the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces third and goal.
All I can really say about that one, Kate, at least he managed to make it out of the end zone. Now staring at a third down at your own 1. Yikes.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside.
Bring it, give it to me. Give it to me.
No problem for the Chargers.
I'm going to take it.
I think we all knew they were going to be aggressive from the onset of this second half, trying to erase that lead, but unfortunately, no luck here on the onside kick.
Kate, and these half times, they're fast for all of us in the NFL and college. Yeah, you have time to go get lunch. Not that way in the NFL. So you went into halftime, and I am guessing, I can just feel the tone and tenor of that locker room. It is, we're going to be aggressive, like your point. We got to go out, we got to make something happen. But unfortunately, that felt a lot more like desperation.
Oh, let's get some more.
Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Back now, pressure coming. He had it
Oh, come on.
Great defensive play to jar it
Boom,
loose.
shit, that's a late hit.
Tough one to retain through that hit. So it'll be third down.
Oh.
Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
Now, I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right? And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Oh, no. What the fuck did I do?
It's intercepted.
Oh, Herbert got that? Woo-hoo.
Across midfield before going down inside the 45-yard line on the return.
Coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block.
Tell him, Toast, the game's not over yet.
And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little.
Welcome back, sir.
With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
He's got it. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers start the second half with some needed points. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them.
Freebie, no defense.
So fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
I'm not on the remote. Hands off. Hands off.
They'll try to run it in.
That was not me. Hands off.
Not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that two-point attempt. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away.
Jesus, give me one second.
Darius Davis to return it. Making some progress here. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
To the line on first and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position.
Set. 5-9. Stop. Ground right. 5-9.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. That's caught. Keenan Allen. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to give the Chargers a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
This is Hampton, right side. And he'll only take this for about a yard. It's going to be second down.
Okay, that's a run that's whole hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Kappa. Ready?
It's Hampton on second. Nothing doing on the draw.
What the
That's going to
fuck?
send him backwards ahead of third down.
So many of the D tackles in the league today, Kate, at some point in their background were edge rushers before they maybe outgrew that position. But they've got an explosiveness, a get off, and it leads to stops like that.
Panthers bringing out a fifth defensive back on third.
Hey, go. Set. Grenade.
Throw here, third down. Walking the tightrope there, but he makes the grab and bound.
You've got to be cognizant of where the line to gain is. You can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep enough. Needed to extend it closer to the chains for a first down.
Well, apparently a little too long to run the field goal unit out. The offense staying put to go for it. He'll throw it. McConkey's got it again. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. One of their best play calls of this game so far, Brock. 17 yards on fourth down. That gets him the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
Ready?
On the counter, it's Hampton. He's pushed straight ahead. That's
Hello.
maybe a yard at most. That stop made by Derek Brown. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. So we're through 3 here. It's Chargers football as they try to hang on to a lead in a close game.
Wait, it's not that. How about that?
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Set. Balin tight. Line. Set.
Herbert back to throw. Finds a man right side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there, and there's nothing this defense can do.
Set. 59, 59. Let's go, let's go. What is it?
On 3rd and 2, Herbert. Complete beyond the marker. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Manages a gain of 3 there. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Going right this time with Hampton. And he'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Rose caught. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it, 3rd down.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Set. 80. 21. Ready.
Looking to throw. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player, and now as a coach, please don't do that again.
Look at him. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4th. He's back to throw. He's got it to his running back. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
A touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal.
Go.
Hampton will not score. The defense holds and stops him toward that goal line.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's 2nd and goal.
380. Ready.
He gets it again. And this time he's going to score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Dicker on now for the PAT.
And give it like 30 minutes and I'll check on your shit. Excuse me. Let's go.
Night beginning to fall over Southern California, but the lights are shining bright here at the spectacular SoFi Stadium in metropolitan Los Angeles. And tonight we've got an AFC matchup in store for you, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the LA Chargers. We are just about ready. Cameron Dicker has the honors, and we are underway here at SoFi. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. They go play fake. Mahomes. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Tui Pelotu got in and dropped it. Gotta hope that's not a sign of things to come as they face it early, second and long. They go play action. Now Mahomes. His throw incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sacked on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is third and long. And Mahomes will do it himself. And that's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first. Pacheco gets it up the gut. Gets past one man. And some pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And Mahomes will do it himself. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. To throw, it's Mahomes. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Oh, a Cardinal sin there, thrown back over the middle, and it's intercepted.
right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Play action now with Daniels. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Daniels off the play action. Back to Flowers they go. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
You know, Kate, years ago, my old high school receiver and I got together for a football camp. I could still close my eyes and throw him that slant. We've done it millions of times. You get a QB receiver connection like that, it's dynamite.
Okay, break. Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
Ready.
Daniels is going to throw again. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take the lead right away in half number 2. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough. Borderline.
Well, they gave the 60-yarder a try, didn't make it, and now they're in a tough position defensively. This offense has it at midfield. Following the fumble recovery, Daniels. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. Here's 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. Rick Lewin on the coverage.
McCaffrey running up the middle. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 50 yards rushing for him now to this point. It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards the 2-minute warning.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Ready.
2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. To throw is Daniels. And he rifles one incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Here's Daniels. His throw caught right around the 6. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. All right, not the result that you were hoping for. Don't sweat it, though. You can replay the challenge right now or at any time later on. And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10.
Here we go. Cut. Bravo 80.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. 59 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
Here we go.
Now Daniels. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Give him 30 yards there.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
If you're going to keep these guys out of the end zone, you've got to be able to commit to stopping the run, and that's a nice job there, getting the safeties involved in run support.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. McCaffrey will get into the end zone for a 49er touchdown. So the toss play effective, even down here near the goal line.
Yeah, and you're hoping the defense commits too many men to stop the run in the middle of the field and that your blockers can gain a little bit of an advantage. And when they do, foot race to the pylon, and this time he had the speed to win that race.
Congratulations on yet another victory. You can go right to the next challenge if there's another one available, or return to challenges to
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
First down, here's Dak. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
It's caught at the 4. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. Double coverage, a deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but only so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
They've made it to 1st and goal on their opening drive, hoping to start this game with 6. Rydell trying this up the gut, and he barrels across for the touchdown. The Cowboys take a 6-0 lead right away. Well, Brock, this was the type of start we expected, right? Given the lopsided matchup we've got, now it's up to their opponents to start giving them a challenge. Keep this one competitive.
Easier said than done, and you know that,
Yeah.
Kate, playing as severe underdogs on the road, how they respond on this next drive is going to be really telling for the direction this game goes.
Very good. You took on that challenge and picked up the victory. Pick out another one to tackle and build yourself a winning streak. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10.
All right.
They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
2nd and 10, Stroud to throw. Connects on the crosser. Running down the left side. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a 4th-quarter lead. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers.
Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Can't stop the run. We can't stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Can't stop the run. We can't stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop. Shake my paranoia. Can't stop the run. 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 Shake my paranoia. I'm moving, dancing like Madonna. Into the moving. Shake my paranoia. I'm moving, dancing like Madonna.
They try the 50-yarder and miss it, and now this offense has it 1st and 10 at the 40.
Panther 60, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Following the fumble recovery, Daniels. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 60 Bobcats, 60 Vikings.
To the air goes Daniels. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there, 22.
And the Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Daniels looking to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Flowers. And he showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. From 10 yards out. And the Chargers are going to take the lead. Nice job there getting the win. Next up, another challenge, of course. And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10.
Ready?
Throwing now is Daniels. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job.
We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They'll begin a new drive, 1st and 10. Catch is made down the right sideline. Great job taking down that ultimate team challenge. Don't relax yet, though. There's always another one to take on.
Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. Now a give up the middle to Williams. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4. Play action now, Prescott. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. There you have it, another challenge and another victory. Now remember, you can always replay challenges if you left any stars on the table.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Daniels from the pistol. Hits his running back. And he won't be able to take it all the way. Got close, though. Out of bounds just shy of that 10-yard line. Nice job beating that ultimate team challenge. If you left any stars out there, you can always replay it to pick them up. Or, if you got them all already, find a new challenge to tackle.
Trying to get crazy with this thing? Don't you know I'm loco?
Well, they tried the field goal from just inside of 70 yards. It missed, and now this offense set up nicely at midfield. Following the fumble recovery, Daniels. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Well done. You've defeated this ultimate challenge. Now, if there are stars still available, you can always replay the challenge again. Otherwise, it's time to move on to the next one.
was hot. I said, man, point that fan at me, and I'll be good to go. Wasn't playing songs for long when came in candidly, but the prettiest young thing I ever saw. She was hot, well, nothing short of masterpiece. I said, oh, I need to know.
A give, and here comes Williams. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here are the Chargers now as they get set to go on 1st and 10. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Again, it's Pacheco. 20! And he will finally be wrestled down at the Lions' 10-yard line. 84 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Well, we're beyond the tone setting right now. This guy's been the bell cow all day, and they'll continue to rely on him to move the chains, drain the clock, and lead his team.
And that'll just about do it for us in this one. You've notched another win, and the next challenge awaits. And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10.
Come on, set, let's go.
Now a run with Pacheco. They find some open field here. All right, you did it. You got the win. Congratulations. Keep that momentum going and tackle that next challenge. And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Following the fumble recovery, Daniels. Throws right side, and that's complete. Nicely done. Another one up, another one down. Keep grinding and keep racking up those wins. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. To throw on the first play, McCarthy. No, bottled up, fumble. It's out, it's loose. But a Viking was able to corral this one, and Minnesota will keep possession. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
And just like that, another ultimate. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's McCarthy. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. Congratulations on yet another victory. Now, you can go right to the next challenge if there's another one available, or return to challenges to receive your reward. Well, they gave the 60-yarder a try, didn't make it, and now they're in a tough position defensively. This offense has it at midfield. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. Nice job there getting the win. Next up, another challenge, of course.
Finding out it's kind of dumb.
Got it. Ready? Let's go now. 19.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line.
Your blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance.
To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And that does it for that challenge. You picked up the victory. Keep things going. There's more out there to overcome. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
Ready, go.
From the gun, it's Daniels. On it, and he nearly picked it. So couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's second down.
Second down and 10.
To throw again, it's Daniels. Completed to his running back. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. 35 on the pickup. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down. All right, you picked up the win. Nicely done. So what's next for you? Replay a challenge, pick a new one, or just get your reward? All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Daniels setting up the play action. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10. Connects with the open man downfield. He goes the distance. Touchdown, LA! The Chargers take the lead in this game.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and then he can do his damage big time.
And that is how you take down a challenge, baby. You have some momentum after that. Let's pick out another challenge.
Just come outside for the night. Take your time, get your life. Shut it down.
Ready to throw is Daniels on first and 10. Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
25-yard line.
Ready up. Get it. 70. Liking 18.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That is hauled in at the 5. With a pylon, he's pinned. A down Chargers.
Collins. We in Miami and we ballin'. She let dollar pull up as we mobbin'. Every time I'm in the city, we be locked in. Ay, locked in. Ball Harbor, take you shopping. Nikki Beach, we in the water. Free up, make it harder. 2 a.m., we ended up at Live.
Well, they tried the field goal from just inside of 70 yards. It missed, and now this offense set up nicely at midfield. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Daniels. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. A great play there. 32 yards. There you have it, another challenge and another victory. Now remember, you can always replay challenges if you left any stars on the table. Here are the Chargers now as they get set to go on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Daniels. There's a short one caught by Arroyo. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
At the 39-yard line.
Looking to throw. Daniels. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead is knocked harmlessly to the turf.
Warriors 17. Come on. Set. Hogan, come 19. Come.
To throw is Daniels. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 24-yard line.
And the Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now Daniels. That's taken in by Arroyo. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Elijah Arroyo. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Well done. You've defeated this ultimate challenge. Now, if there are stars still available, you can always replay the challenge again. Otherwise, it's time to move on to the next one.
Collins. We in Miami and we ballin'. She let dollar pull up cause we mobbin'. Every time I'm in the city, we be locked in. Ay, locked in. Ball Harbor, take you shopping. Nikki Beach, we in the water. Free up, make it hotter. 2 a.m. we ended up at Live. 3 a.m. we like Pope, and 4 a.m. and I know.
They'll run the draw with Pacheco. Finds an alley to the 35. And he'll be taken down.
Say you